Hello, everyone. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button because that's not a bad idea. And I would tell you that from experience, but they don't allow you to subscribe to your own channel. So, there's that. Also, hit the like button, or hit dislike or whatever. This might disturb a few of you, stir your spirit, whatever you want to call it, make you mad, trigger you. But let me tell you something. As a married man, this is somewhat difficult for me to think about sometimes because, as men, we're supposed to stick our chest out and, we're supposed to be the badass. We're supposed to be the alpha your way through it and everything. And always that stops when it comes to your woman, my woman, whatever, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, because there's they talk about this little male loneliness epidemic, and I think that's kind of stupid. And my belief is that the younger men that are coming up, they are refusing to, I would say, settle down, or they are choosing to stay single, as many women would say they're doing. But my belief is that mostly the women aren't really choosing to be single. I think their insufferability proves no bounds. I think the men have to consciously choose to be single. I mean, and I know people put that little incel thing out there, but that's just some defense mechanism that most people are using just for excuses for their own failures as far as relationships go. But the reason why I believe that younger men are choosing to be single, and maybe some older men too. Hey, there's some men in their 30s and 40s that still haven't birthed a child yet, is because they've seen situations where partners of theirs, maybe their dads, maybe their uncles, brothers, even, maybe themselves in many cases. They understand this. It seems that in many cases, when a woman wants you, is not that she wants you, is that she's settling. She wants to, she'd rather have her choice of the tippy top best men. And since she couldn't do that, she settled down for you. She could have just sat there and kept her legs open and, you took all kinds of sausages, but instead she settled for you. Yeah. Look at the image up here. Look at the image. The couple with the jean shorts on. Now, number one, I'm willing to bet that dressing like this was her idea. But I want you to notice one thing about this picture right here. Okay, I'll call it this way. He's trying to look good with her while she's trying to look good for the picture. With all due respect to whoever this couple is, they are real people. But for the men watching this, there are many men who never want to put themselves in this position right here. Because he looking like, yeah, I'm with my woman. She looking like she thinking about the one that got away. And this should at least make him look a little conscious. I don't think he'll ever see this video, or she will ever see this video. This is why I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. And I know that there are a lot of people that are tired of videos talking about relationship, but there's many relationships that are like this, where these men, they pay all the bills. They stand up for anything woman on the television. So their wives or girlfriends or common law wives or, fiancés can see them doing it just so she can keep her loudmouth ass calm. And it doesn't make a goddamn difference because she'll still think she's being mistreated and oppressed. She just got done watching The Color Purple, thinking that, she gonna have to cook and wash dishes forever. But she sit her ass on the phone all goddamn day anyway, while he's working a manual labor job that could kill him by the time he's 52. It doesn't matter, fellas. But a lot of these dudes are out here thinking, oh man, this is so alpha of me. She said that's what a real man do. And younger men see this in their relatives, in their homies. And two words come to their mind. Fuck this. These are guys who haven't made children yet. These guys that y'all get so mad at. Why aren't men trying to settle down? Why aren't men getting married? Male loneliness epidemic. Because they don't want to deal with you. They don't want to find themselves in situations like this. I'm talking to the women now, because you don't want to hear a man tell you anything. Why the fuck did this guy put this picture out here? Unless she put this picture out here. Because it's sending the wrong message. Let me show you a picture that would have sent the right message. Yeah, look at that couple right there. She acts like she actually likes him. He acts like he actually loves her. I mean, yeah, that's a greater front than this. And I mean, hell, I may be wrong about this couple. They may actually love each other. They may actually be all over each other in every private moment that they have. They might have a nice little family unit, but ain't no fucking way I would have ever dressed like this ever. You dudes out there that your woman settled for you. You can sit up there and say, well, man, you ain't done this, man. You ain't in no real relationship. See, you the kind of niggas that you use the bathroom in front of your woman. Your woman uses the bathroom in front of you. Like I don't need to do that. She doesn't need to do that with me. Like, we agree with that. That doesn't mean that we're not a real couple. All right, get the fuck out of here with that. These people probably take shits in front of each other. But she probably take a shit in front of him, but she tired of him taking a shit in front of her. That was gross, but you see what I mean. Like, look, I'm just saying, this is from my observation. This is from the feedback I've gotten, from, homeboys in my life. This is from my observation of the married people that were in my family, the married couples that I've observed going to churches, hanging out in my family, hanging out with my friends. I mean, it's not that great out there for men. And I mean, like, they put on this face for the public to see, just so, their woman won't flip out in front of them or end up like these scathing celebrity examples. I mean, shoot. What I'm trying to say, man, is this. It's like, you can think that you're an alpha all you want, but you actually put women in a position to humiliate you. And they're supposed to be your number one. They supposed to have your back no matter what, through good times and bad times and all that shit. And at any time, they'll show you that they settled for you. You're not the one they really wanted. All I'm saying, man, out here is be careful. Younger men, y'all not playing that shit. I could high five you all day for that. You don't care about any of that. But these older men that's out here that's still these horrible, poor examples, man, look, you're making the game look fucked up. And I'm saying this myself as a married man. So, you can say what you want. I mean, it's just shitty out here for brothers. Hey, look, I'm not saying this is all black couples or whatever. This is not intended to make, married men look at their wives and be like, oh, did you settle? But I mean, the truth is out there. I'm just saying. I mean, I want you to look at one more video example. Now, if your woman ain't this excited or wasn't this excited when you proposed to her, then I don't know. She might have settled for you. Just want you to think about that. Long live habitual line steppers.